working for you.
Police officers and citizens lined the streets of Brooklyn today as funeral services were held for New York police officer Wenjian Liu. Hailing from a Chinese immigrant family, Liu was remembered as a good man who fulfilled the American dream. As Andy Rose reports, despite the sad occasion, some officers still showed their disapproval of New York Mayor Bill de Blasio.
Even though he left us early, but I believe that he is still with us.
Thousands of mourners crowded a Brooklyn funeral home Sunday. They were gathered to say a final goodbye to New York police officer Wenjian Liu. Liu and his partner, Officer Rafael Ramos, were gunned down as they sat in their patrol car in December. A cop for 7 years, Liu was also a husband, married for only 2 months. His widow remembered his kindness.
The caring son, a loving husband, and a loyal friend.
New York Police Commissioner William Bratton said that Liu believed in trying to make the world safer.
It's why we do what we do. It's why we run towards danger when others run away.
Mayor Bill de Blasio told mourners Liu and Ramos embodied everything New Yorkers aspire to be.
He walked a path of courage, a path of sacrifice, and a path of kindness.
De Blasio's presence was not without controversy. In recent weeks, he's faced criticism for supporting peaceful protest against police. Outside, as they did at Ramos's funeral, some police officers turned their backs as the mayor began to speak. Earlier, Police Commissioner William Bratton had issued a memo asking officers not to repeat that gesture. Inside, the somber service carried on.
Wenjian is my hero.
As the ceremony ended, one final tearful goodbye. I'm Andy Rose reporting.
And jury selection is set to begin tomorrow in the trial of the surviving accused Boston Marathon bomber. Prosecutors say Dzhokhar Tsarnaev plotted with his brother to carry out the deadly attacks on April 13th back in 2013. 2 bombs exploded near the finish line of the famous race. 3 people died and more than 260 people were injured. After the bombing, investigators say the brothers shot and killed a university police officer. Tsarnaev has pleaded not guilty to all charges. He faces the death penalty if convicted, and attorneys say this trial could last for months. And 2 customers in Miami are suing Apple, claiming that it falsely advertises its iPhone 6 and 6 Plus storage. They filed their lawsuit in a California federal courtroom on Tuesday of this week, and they're seeking permission to make it a class action suit. They want more than $5 million in damages. They say Apple's new iOS 8 software takes up 3 gigabytes of storage on an iPhone 6. That's 19% of the phone's 16 gigabytes of advertised storage. The software takes up 20% of the storage on an iPhone 6 Plus and 21% of an iPad's free space. Apple has not yet commented on the pending litigation. A similar lawsuit against Apple in the past was dismissed by the courts. Coming up after the break, a look at your forecast straight ahead.
Yeah, it was a rough one this afternoon. We had a tornado warning in Chatham County and Beaufort and Jasper counties. We had the sirens going off. We had damage in Alamo. We'll take a look at that, what we can expect for the week coming up next.